can't remember the freaking names all of a sudden.
Nigel McGuinness?
No, Naito.
Naito. Los Ingranables.
I cannot say that thing right.
Los Ingranables.
Los Ingranables.
Yeah, that's...
so freaking bad. Wrestle me.
Welcome, everybody, to Juice Pro Wrestling, episode 85, Suspicious Minds. We're Suspicious Minds. Oh, yeah. Sretton, how you feeling today?
Feeling pretty suspicious.
I'm feeling pretty suspicious of you feeling suspicious.
Right.
Hey, with us via phone all the way from Missouri.
Oh, really?
He won the only Anthony Anthem, a.k.a. Misery. Yeah!
Oh, my God!
We ain't gonna talk about my stage. Okay, the only thing y'all know for is having Michael Jackson. Don't even give me that.
That's not true.
Exactly.
We got Guns N' Roses too. You know, Axl Rose.
We're known for Michael Jackson.
Nobody should be proud about having Axl Rose.
No, I didn't say I was a fan, but you know.
Known for Axl Rose.
Yeah, and hey, prove it once again. There's more in Corey, Indiana.
Who else? Indiana. David Letterman.
David Lee Roth,
The guy that wrote Garfield.
Mick Foley, the Ultimate Warrior.
That's right.
So what were you saying, Anthony?
Okay. First of all, we got Harley Race.
Fred the Hammer Williamson.
We also have Don Cheadle, Eddie Griffin.
What? Don Cheadle? You got fucking
Don
War
Cheadle
Machine?
From Kansas City. Yeah, he's from Kansas City.
Oh, who's the other guy you guys got? You got that rapper. What's his name?
Nelly Tech.
No, not Tech Nine. That's Tekanina. Ponce de Leon.
Chris Calico.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yes. We're just as great.
Yeah.
We're the city of fountains for a reason. Here in Kansas City, where we have unrequited love.
Why'd your voice change?
We also have Baron Corbin.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just woke up from a nap because you said his name. Boring Corbin. Anyways, for those of you out there that aren't aware, listening, Anthony hosts a show called the Delivery Bros Podcast, which is available on all podcast platforms. I had the privilege to cut a couple episodes with him and our boy David K. Montoya of the Jason Modcast Network, which you can actually find both of our shows in syndication via the California West Coast connection that we got with our brother David. Really excited to have you on, Anthony. We had a couple of hiccups. Excuse me. But, you know, such is life. It's a bitch and she's in heat. But, you know, we know how to tackle and put a leash on that shit. So we're ready to cut a good, entertaining motherfucking episode for all the freaks and peeps out there. Yeah, dig it. So, I have one question for you.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to get wet?
You know what? I've been ready.
Yeah, he was born ready. Yeah. Let's get into the motherfucking news. The news. This week in the news, as always in the professional wrestling world, we had a lot going on. This is kind of what I took from it. Here's something that you guys may find interesting, may not find interesting. So Bray Wyatt is the Universal Champion now, correct? Yeah. Well,
yes.
Poof, he's a gadfly. All of a sudden, he's on Friday Night SmackDown and the Universal title. I know it's been a couple years now, but you guys can settle down. It's no longer red. It's no longer that tampon red. Now it's, what would you call it? Bruiser blue.
Dark blue.
Menopause blue.
Dog dick blue. Oh, wait, that's dog dick red.
Toilet water blue after fresh cleaner.
Yes. Yeah. But, so the long and short of that is he turned the title blue. What's your take on that, Anthony?
Bray Wyatt is crippin'.
Yeah, for sure. I don't mind the blue belt, the blue strap. It's okay. Black Label's got a blue. I like their tag titles. One of the tag titles is red, one's blue.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah,
That's tight.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, that's all
It
right.
looks cool. Clean. Fresh.
Yeah.
Blingy. Shiny.
Yeah, the
Baller.
shot caller.
28 Blaze on the Impala?
Oh, there you go. In the Impaler.
No, you're too white for that.
Oh, man.
He said, eh.
Former guest of the show, Alicia Atout from Ambi. Some big news coming out of the MLW camp. She is signed on to do commentary with MLW.
Really?
Yeah. So that was just announced, I believe, by Court Bauer and MLW.
Good for you.
Yeah, just recently. So shout out to her. Congrats to her. She does a lot of cool shit, not just with wrestling, but with music and interviewing in general. So you go, girl.
For you, girl. Straight up. I can't wait to watch it.
I hope, as long as she's not replacing our homegirl Casey Lennox, it'll be all good. Because then we're going to have to, I'm going to have to bitch about it on the internet. I'm just joking. I don't bitch. I leave that to the rest of you guys out there in the world to do. Not my style. Anyways, another thing, Anthony, I don't know if you knew about this, but AEW announced a 9-day Bash at the Beach fan extravaganza. It's going to be...
what?
Yeah. It's going to be 2 Dynamite shows on land and sea, plus 9 outrageous days of wrestling, special events, live music, and nonstop action from Miami to the Bahamas. So this is in conjunction with the Chris Jericho Cruise, but it is awesome that they are using the Bash at the Beach moniker, because once again, that was something that Cody's dad, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, that was another one of his inventions back in WCW, and super cool to hear about that. So it begins on Wednesday, January 15th. AEW Dynamite's going to be taking over the Watsco Center at the University of Miami, ooh, yummy, yummy, where the people get high on that fake salt and eat flesh. So in Miami,
Oh, yeah.
they're going to be doing a Bash at the Beach themed episode, and it's going to continue on the Chris Jericho's Rock and Wrestling Rager at Sea. They're going to be doing a round trip from Miami to Nassau, Bahamas on January 20th through the 24th. So you're going to be seeing all kinds of AEW superstars, bands, all this crazy shit. You can get tickets at AEWtickets.com or check out the wait list at ChrisJerichoCruise.com and get more information there. So I thought that was super cool. Wrestling Inc. broke the news, so shout out to our homies Nick Houseman and everybody at Wrestling Inc. Cheers, guys. Salute.
Yeah, all I got to say about that, man, that cruise is going to be so lit.
I know.
All them people going to be so drunk. It's going to be so crazy.
Well, it's cool, too, if they're cutting an episode of, like, Dynamite from the cruise.
Are they?
That's, I think. I could be wrong, but that's how I interpreted it. So, yeah, I'm super excited.
I mean, the year before, like, they did Ring of Honor on that cruise.
Yeah, they did.
So,
and Ring of Honor is kind of gone down by the wayside right now, especially with AEW and all their big stars leaving, all the Bullet Club guys, the Clique, the Elite.
I need Marty Scurll to hurry up and come to AEW.
It's going to happen. There's no doubt in my mind about that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's like super good friends with like everybody that's on the AEW roster.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening.
I love his all of my friends are dead shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But is he going to, the question is when he goes to AEW, is he going to be the villain, or is he going to be with his boys in the Elite?
Probably still call him the villain.
Yeah, he'll still be both.
Well, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, from a storyline standpoint. Like, is he going to come in there and fuck with those guys? Because, like, hey, the storyline is you left me behind, or whatever they can come up with. I mean, they kind of got the Elite has their hands full right now. If you guys been keeping up with AEW Dynamite in their television and being the Elite, I just watched the latest episode today. Entitled This is supposed to be fun, and it looks like
falling apart.
Yeah, it looks like Hangman Page is going to be turn the page.
Listen to this storyline, guys. I know how the villain's going to get introduced.
Mm-hmm.
So once he signs on to AEW, they're going to start pitching him as the villain, the guy that you guys left me. I'm pissed at you. He's going to, all these promos are going to start coming out. The villain's coming with his what do you call it, mask? That mask that he wears. Anyways, he'll do promos. He'll cut all this stuff. People are going to think at some point something's going to happen between like the Bucks and the Elite and some other group. And he's going to come out of nowhere, and you're going to think that he's going to like beat them up, and then they're going to like hug and shit, and you're going to find out he's not actually a bad guy, but he's a good guy. They're going to hug and do like frog splashes together with they're holding hands and shit.
Spoiler alert!
That's what I think is going to happen.
So do you think Flip Gordon will go too?
I think Flip Gordon will go anywhere to either one of the two. Actually, I don't know what his contract status is, so it's kind of up in the air. But Flip was a part of the elite and being the elite. The whole, and actually he's still. If you watch the beginning, there's still that book Flip.
Yeah,
that's what I love about those guys. They're always dropping and they leaving little like subtle hints, and they may not be so subtle like that, but there's always something behind it, and they cater to the fans. That's why it's so good. So I'm sorry if I'm kissing a little bit of ass.
But I'm sorry,
it's good.
The elite shit is good, man. I ain't gonna even lie.
No, it's good. It's definitely the modern way to get your storytelling across. Even though they do have the weekly programming now with Dynamite, I think it's the way to go, man. Like social media and all that shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was personally invested in the Joey Ryan murder.
That was great.
It's just like
stabbing his dick.
For Joey Ryan.
Who killed it? Oh man. That I still have fond memories of that storyline. That was great, and it all led up to the climax at All In with the Dick Druids.
That was like the perfect way to end that story.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun, So sorry, Jim Cornette. I enjoyed it. It was,
and also I love Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy is immortal. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, but does he have the juice?
He usually brings a bottle of orange juice, Tropicana.
Oh, yeah, Tropicana. I like a little bit of what do you call that shit?
Sunny Delight?
No, not the processed shit. No, I like the shit that pulp. I'm a big pulp guy. It's like eating an orange that's liquid and it drips down your chin.
I like drinking a liquid where you gotta floss afterwards.
I know, it's like little chicken particles or something.
Yeah.
Orange chicken.
Orange chicken.
He's got to have man, that'd be awesome if he had orange chicken, like a little sidekick.
Drinkable orange chicken.
Oh, man.
You had a hard night at a bar fight. Drinking the orange chicken you got at Panda Express.
Oh, yeah. Gonna have a hard night in the toilet after eating all that Panda, Last couple times I got Panda, though, that rice, man. I hate when you get, you're really mowing into it, this is so great. And then you get those granules that are hard still. It's like, man, did a piece of my tooth or something just fall off? No, it's fucking hard granule of rice. God damn it, steam it complete.
I'm not going to sit here and lie, though. Sometimes I eat Panda Express and I thought I painted the hole inside of my toilet and
Yuck. Yeah, you never know. You may have.
I mean, seriously, I'm talking about, I was like, ooh, this needs a new coat. Boom. I think I'm done. All of a sudden, I'll sneeze or something like that, and more backfires out. I'm like, this thing I didn't leave the toilet.
To quote House of Pain, boom, Sharam rock, boom. Go a little old school.
Exactly.
Yes,
seriously, you popping off some 4th of July firecrackers, some Cody Roll, pyro and shit. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Some other interesting news coming up out of the NWA camp is Billy Corgan has announced that they're going to be doing something. I subscribe, so you guys should all go do it, to the NWA newsletter, so you can find out what that is and what it's going to be. But he's saying it's going to be something different. I'm really, really curious to see. I have no idea. No idea what it could be, unless I don't know. I can't even speculate. I'm very suspicious, though. But I had to get it in there,
I got a piece of news that I want
to check that out.
I talked about it before. I just want to say it real quick again. Peanut Butter Falcon, the movie, is on DVD. Jake the Snake is in it. He's got a little cameo. A little more than a cameo. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. And McFoley.
Did you guys hear about Nacho Libre 2?
What? No.
No.
Yeah, because it's not happening.
You son of a bitch.
Thank you, God. Don't do that to me.
I am.
It
is. I agree. It is perfect as it is.
Yeah.
And I would probably be like, they're going to, I don't want to see a second one. But I would be first in line if there was a second one. That movie's perfect.
Perfect. Where's Bodie when you need?
You have what was Silver King in there? Human Tornado was in there.
Yeah.
It was already perfect.
It was great. It was a great movie. You know what? That's one of those movies in there. I don't know. I think maybe there's a handful of movies that I can honestly say I could watch repeatedly and never get sick of. and that's one of them. So
Yes.
kudos to Nickelodeon and everybody involved in that. Because
Ramsey's not having fun at the party.
Remember that big bitch in there? Fucking sorry, that's not PC, but neither. Whatever. She's like looking at him. Escalito. What's his name?
Yeah, he be trying to run away from her. She done gone through some trap doors.
Yeah.
How did you get? Yeah, he's like, how did you get here so fast?
Yeah.
Through the walls.
Yeah.
I don't remember what she said.
It sounded like, did she have like chicken or something all over her face too?
No,
like the
she's just
corn.
eating chicken.
It was the corn, wasn't it?
Other people were eating corn. She's eating chicken.
Yeah. Oh, I love that shit. Yeah. When he throws that fucking stick and hits the TV.
That movie's great. Anthony, got a question. Are there any these last 7 days any matches that you watched that you want to talk about? Any storylines? Any companies? Anything like that?
Okay, my dog Gary J went against what's that dude's last name? It's I can't say it. It's like Killer something. I can't remember. It was on uncharted territory, and it was a hard hitting match. It was Mike Kowalski, I think is his last name, versus Gary J, and they were beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, Gary J goes hard, man. I just seen him at Black Label Pro Slamington.
Oh yeah, man! I got to see him versus Anthem Williams last month at Journey Pro. You know, they are like all the independent wrestling TV pro labels always get together. So like that. But yeah, he was up against Anthem Williams, and boy, they had a slugfest, bro. I thought I was in Currican Hall for a hot second, bro. Woo! I mean, I'm sitting here. I was like, damn. I think my ancestors felt that shock.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not all right, damn it. I just went through generational abuse.
I was like, I have never seen two white men turn so many colors in my life.
Well, I'd never smelled the bathroom stink so bad as when Gary J walked out of the shitter at Slamilton, let me tell you. Such a small man.
I'm going to try to watch that tonight.
Oh, dude.
I just started watching that stuff too. Uncharted Territory. I didn't know it was every week. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's dope. The women's matches are dope. Nick Gage, of course, is Nick Gage. Let me get that right. Nick fucking Gage.
Yeah.
It's fucking epic. I love watching his matches. They're crazy as fuck. And, I mean, there's a lot of talented people there in Uncharted. I'm glad that a lot of people are getting some shine on over there.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Danhausen is there. And, of course, I'm a fan of the Dirty Daddy dude. What's his name? I can't remember his full name all of a sudden. Dirty Daddy.
Oh, fuck.
It's like he's part of Team Zuzu with Piggy Sanchez.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chris Dickinson.
Yes. How can you forget a last name like Dick in Son? How could you forget that?
Yeah, dude.
How could you forget?
Piggy Sanchez and Danhausen tagged up like a couple weeks ago. Called himself the Zuzu House, and that was awesome.
Oh, yeah. Danhausen's, he's going to, we'll get to him in a minute because he's coming up. But that motherfucker's going to blow up. He is super.
I like his personality. He seems pretty fantastic.
A treat for me. So, another reason to sell you, Anthony, on going back and watching Slamilton was the card change. The card's always subject to change. Which, by the way, that's a really good fucking title for a future episode. Put that one in my pocket. Yeah, save it for later. I got a gun in my pocket. Oh, yeah. Did you guys get one? Yeah. Fire it up. But anyways, so what the fuck? Josh Alexander, the walking weapon. He was supposed to wrestle at Slamilton, and I think he had like a bicep tear, or there's some gone on. He had his arm in a sling, and there's a picture of it online. It looks kind of nasty. Got to talk to him. Me and shout out to my boy Darren Stone. We were out there kicking it for a little while. He was a super nice guy. So the card was subject to change, and it did change. For instance, Blood Diamond were the tag Trey Lamar and what the hell is it? Jake Lander.
Mm-hmm.
Tag team champions were facing Ethan Page. Well, then all of a sudden it became a triple threat where it was, God, I can't think of the other dudes. The third guy's name with Blood Diamond, so forgive me. And, but they were going against Swoggle, Ethan Page, and Danhausen.
What?
Yeah, dude. It was that match was insane. And spoiler alert, we have new tag team champions, and it is 2.5 Danhausen.
Yes.
By the way, you guys will be able to check that out. Go hit up our YouTube, jpdub.com, and there'll be a highlight video of that match. Unfortunately didn't get to stay the whole night, but from what I did see, it was fucking amazing. Unfortunately, our boy Kobe Durst dropped the belt, and I don't want to give away too much more, but it was a pretty damn packed house. Shout out to Mikey and everybody at BLP for putting on an amazing card. It was their last show of 2019. They'll be back in January. You guys can go on independentwrestling.tv and watch it. Pretty sure you could still use that promo code Black Label and get 20 free days for all you cheapskate motherfuckers.
That or you use Journey as well.
Yeah, use Journey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you could just recycle back and forth with these codes, and I don't know how they're
FE
making money.
The code, I use the code FEEFFY. That's what I use.
You're all some bastards.
When
They're
I
going
first
to
got
catch
the
up.
subscription, I was using Journey. And then I saw you using Black Labels for. I was like, okay, let me use this one. Man.
God damn it, Anthony. We got to cut you off, man. You like the guy at the buffet trying to sneak some in his pockets for later.
I would
If
too.
there's
But
any consolation, I paid this month for it, okay?
all right. Job well done.
I paid this month.
Black Label Pro is doing for the first time they're doing season passes, so you can buy for next year. You can get tickets to all the shows.
All the shows in Crown
highly
Point.
discounted. Go do it.
Hey, is everybody doing that? Is Journey Pro doing the same thing for next year?
Yeah, they announced theirs too.
Yeah, I think so. Because a lot of these independent promotions are gaining a lot of traction. You know, with the stars they're
Yes, they
bringing
are.
in, the exposure. I mean, it's bound to happen because we are in this day and age where you don't fucking need cable television anymore. Everything Billy Corgan said it a couple of years ago before his whole plan with the NWA got laid out. He was like, "We don't need cable TV." He's like, I'm going to utilize YouTube and everything else.
Dude, the announcers, the commentators on most of these promotions are solid. They're good.
Yeah.
They're entertaining and they're fun. All the wrestlers are fun to watch.
What up, Sarah?
And like the production, like the camera work and cutting and all that, it works.
Good.
It's good. Like I've been super impressed with the IWTV.
Mhm.
Like watching matches, and it's been great.
You know what? I mean,
throw up.
if you're a guy out there that's if you're really into the independents, no matter if where you are in the country, if you're out in KCMO, you got Journey Pro, or out here Chicagoland, you got a plethora of fucking awesome promotions.
Yes, you do.
But you can catch all that, and you can catch all these stars they will end up in AEW or Impact or WWE or New Japan. They're going to end up there because that's how talented these guys are. So do yourself a service and check out independentwrestling.tv. Download the app. It works fucking fluidly, man. On my phone, it's great. It's really hard to beat. You want to search fucking Danhausen? Go do it. You'll find all his matches. You want to search Orange Cassidy? Go do it. You'll find all his matches. You want to search Warhorse? Go do it. You'll find all the asses he's ruled.
Hell, you want to search Missile Assault Man? You'll find his matches on there too.
That is correct. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, the Chicago Ski of Trails this year was dope.
Hell yeah. Guess what, Anthony?
What's up?
It's time for the Wrestlers of the Week! Yeah! Oh, fucking God! I'm so excited! I just popped one off of my pants! You got that white stuff.
No.
Juicy. Sweating's gonna swallow some. Oh, never mind. Anyways, so what we like to do here as the Wrestlers of the Week, we like to feature old school and new school wrestlers for you guys to check out. We kind of give you a little bit of info about them, what we liked about them, where they gone, where they been, if they alive, if they ain't alive, and let you guys do your own little bit of homework for the week and check them out. See if you like them. If you don't, great. If you do, fucking awesome. You're welcome. We're going to start off with the old school. Sretton, drum roll, please. Or should I say blast beats?
Here we go.
We got the best sound effects.
Yeah, perfect. Go ahead. Perfect. Go ahead. That was really good.
Oh, my Lord.
Some Street Fighter for you. Perfect.
Old school. Big John Studd. Star of Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man.
That's right.
A real life nemesis of Andre the
They call me
Giant.
Big John Studd, the middle name Mud. Okay,
Keep going.
We were
Dirty
listening.
water flow too much for your touch. Can't stand the flow without the whole big gun. And then like the shell shock.
Good job.
It's a Never Man line. I ain't gonna even sit here from.
I know what it's from. It's like one of 4 rap songs I know.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, please indulge.
Wait, that's not from...
Okay.
He doesn't really know. Anyways, Big John Studd, moving on, you motherfuckers. Big John Studd was a guy who was big in the 70s, and in many ways, as Sretton alluded to, yes, he was a nemesis, and I guess a friend, somewhat, associate, because he was a part of the Heenan family back in the WWF. Big John Studd, I remember having this dude's action figure, like as a little kid, the big, what were those? Oh, by the way, I had some, fuck. I forgot something in the news, so we're going to get to that here soon. Big John Studd, big hairy motherfucker. He was like damn near 7 foot tall, a big dude. But he was a guy that, if you guys watch that Andre the Giant documentary, as big as John was, like he didn't fuck around when it came to Andre the Giant. Like Andre would get pissed at him. He didn't really care for him too much because John Studd was walking over the top rope, and that was Andre's thing. And he was kind of like, hey, Andre's kind of kicking his ass for real in the ring. And it's weird to think that a guy of John Studd's would run from anybody. I mean, fucking even Andre, but dude just had that freakish French Alps fucking strength. And yeah, I mean, it's fucking crazy. But John Studd, like Sretton said, he was in Harley Davidson, The Marlboro Man. He's in a couple of other like low budget movies from way back in the day. Unfortunately passed away in 95. He is a WWE Hall of Famer. I mean, you go back to, what was it, one of the early WrestleManias where he had I think it was like a $10,000 challenge or something like that. And mind you guys, I like to try to pull from memory as much as I can because, I've RVD'd a lot of it away and stone cold it as well, with all that good beer. Hell yeah. But he did do that challenge where nobody could slam him, and I even forget who came out and slammed his ass. But I want to say Big Boss Man, but I know that
another fact is he won the 1989 Royal Rumble as well.
Yeah. Oh, he was. I think he was trying to target. That was the one with the fridge, right? Where they had the football guys. Yeah, and he was trying to target William Perry from the Chicago Bears, the 1985 Super Bowl champion Chicago Bears. Not the bullshit 2019, what the fuck's going on with Mitch Trubisky and Matt Nagy Chicago Bears. Another day, another time. I don't want to stink up this show with garbage. Frustrating. Oh, Sretton just stunk it up with something, though. What is that smell?
I ate 10 chicken wings and half a plate of shit.
Oh, God. I was just trying to do a green jelly sample there, and I didn't even...
Here's a known fact, too. His last match that he ever had was in 1991, right? It was against the legendary Honky Tonk Man.
Hell yeah. I'm just a Honky Tonk Man. I'm cruel. I'm cocky. I'm bad.
I didn't know he died so long ago.
95.
What did because he wasn't...
He died
of cancer.
Oh, was it? I thought it was big-ass motherfucker.
Yeah, a lot of it was from human growth hormones he was taking.
Okay.
I remember looking up a story about that. Yeah, like Billy Graham talked about, like, the doctors were telling him, like, it changed his whole, like, skeleton from taking all those human growth hormones.
Ooh, shit.
And unfortunately, a lot of it was cancer causing and caused a lot of those tumors. And unfortunately, took him away in 95.
Damn. Didn't he team up with Billy Graham way back in the day with the Superstar?
Billy Graham's his best friend.
Yeah. Big John Studd, though, I mean, he's one of those classic characters from, WWF in the 80s. You guys got to download the WWE Network and go check him out. That's where a majority of his work is going to be. And, as we always like to tell you, you can take a trip down that YouTube wormhole.
Yeah, Big John Studd can whoop some ass now, folks.
Yeah. I like him. Early on when we started the show, I would always go by the moniker of Big Juice Stud in tribute to him because he was just a big, tough looking motherfucker, no nonsense bullshit. And he was kind of a quiet dude,
that man used to scare me because, like, okay, my uncle used to watch all the old school tapes and stuff back in the day. Cause that's how I got to know. Cause like I wasn't born when he won the World Rumble. I was like just born that year, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I watched some of the tapes, I mean, this dude like he could throw you like a bale of hay and then go work on the farm.
Yeah, right.
I was like, man, this dude might throw tea biscuit. Heck no.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight this dude. This dude was scary.
Yeah. Big John Studd was an awesome dude, though. So, like I said, everybody go check him out. I'm really excited to get this next guy, the new school. We kind of alluded to him earlier, Danhausen. Danhausen, he's kind of sweeping the professional wrestling world with his whole character, his gimmick. He's like the demon from The Exorcist, but he's got like this comedian. He's always talking like in character like this. And he does the Pee Wee Herman dance and shit. He comes to the ring and he has like a box that has like jars of teeth, and he fills up his opponent's mouth with these teeth and then like super kicks him. I got a few of the teeth at home from one of the Black Label shows.
It's definitely tough to chew.
No. Yeah.
That was a terrible pun. I'm sorry.
The guy's super entertaining. He's everywhere. I mean, you can find him all over the independent wrestling TV app. Just search Danhausen. He's all over Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. He's a Detroit, Michigan cat, so he's a Midwest boy. He was
the D.
Yeah, it's so cold in the D. Break me off, son.
Detroit what? Motor City. Motown.
That's like, right. Motown.
I do a little bit of a shuffle on that ass. Okay, I'm done.
There you go.
Calm down.
Yeah, the city, the first signs of punk rock, actually, a band called Death, 3 black brothers from Detroit. They call them proto-punk. They predate like Sex Pistols and the Ramones. And I'm a huge fan of like, yeah, man, they had this album they put out way back in the 70s, like early 70s, and it was shelved. They never fucking released it, and it just came out.
Wait a minute, I saw a documentary on them.
Yeah, a band called Death.
Right.
They had like Alice Cooper and Henry Rollins talking about them. The main songwriter, one of the brothers, I think, I forget his name, but he was the main, like I said, the songwriter. He wrote everything. And then his brother, the bass player, was also the vocalist. They continue on nowadays, but it's not the same because, you know what I'm saying? The dude, it's like, let's resurrect Nirvana. Well, the guy who wrote everything is fucking dead. It's going to suck. I'm not saying that.
That's fact. It's sort of like, and it's not like it's in their youthful angst, you know?
That's right.
Yeah, and this was crazy, and it's, we're getting off topic here a little bit. We'll get back into Danhausen, but since we're talking about that, I mean, just a band like that back in the day, like these guys went and saw The Who, and they were big fans of like Alice Cooper, and they were trying to do this. There was no term punk rock back then, you know. They were just playing like this guy was fans of like Alice Cooper and The Who, you know. And then he started writing this music, and they were all brothers that lived together, and came out with this crazy fucking record that, like I say, predates punk rock, and it's really good. You guys can find it on iTunes, Amazon Music, and all that shit. You could probably get it on wax too. I'm sure it's on vinyl anywhere you look. But man, such a killer fucking band. The songs jam. They featured them in I think Ash vs. Evil Dead. One of the songs was featured in a bar scene where they're fighting. Yeah, there's like, death! Where do we go from here? Like that shit. It's fucking awesome, man. They featured them in a couple of different things. So it's good to get that they came out and got their notoriety, like after fucking 30 plus years of it being shelved, you know?
Hey, they deserve it.
Yeah.
People just weren't ready for it.
No, man.
They just weren't, like...
That's like, they're going to find out about my band 40 years from now after I'm fucking dead and died of cancer and all that.
Oh, come on. Handsome Brick is a good band.
If there were only more people.
Than that.
All right.
We'll give you that.
I actually like your band, sir.
Well, thank you.
Out some of your shit. I wish I could scream like that, but I can't.
Yes, you can. You just got to be pissed off at the world.
Oh, no. I can be pissed off at the world. I'm an angry black man.
Why you got to be black, Anthony? You're just another
You know what? Okay. I'm just angry, sexy, being a black Fabio.
Yeah, I'm gonna grease you up.
Nah, but seriously, like, for real though, bro, like, I think it's talented that you do that shit, because I cannot. My voice is too R&B for that.
Just let your soul go.
Yeah, we heard it earlier when you were talking about Kansas City and how sexy it is. You're like, we have this celebrity and this celebrity, and also
yeah, they got all Barry White on us.
That's sex. So we have great restaurants and a lot of good independent wrestling.
Oh yeah, man, you come hang out. I mean,
always
we are
welcome.
The only bad thing is, unfortunately, you know, Gary, Kansas City, got your bad spots. We're right next to GI, you know, Gary.
Oh, don't matter to me. I mean, seriously, it ain't that hard to go somewhere ratchet in Kansas City, let me tell you.
Yeah, I know. I've been out there with my band, some of my older bands. We've been out there. Joplin, which is a complete shithole.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to Joplin.
I mean, you already know my neck of the woods is like its own, like, habitat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was pretty cool. When we played out in Kansas City, I'm trying to think, man, we're probably talking 10 years ago now, at least. I do remember, because my guitar player, shout out to Chris Montez, was a big Tech 9 fan. So we were out there, and I remember we played, and then, like, literally the next day, we saw the billboard. It was like a downtown area, and there was some theater, and they had Tech 9 on the billboard. It's like, oh, fuck, he's playing tomorrow. We're leaving. We got to go to the next town, you know. But I did enjoy Kansas City for the brief moment I was all up in her.
Yeah, because, man, once you perform in Kansas City and they show you love, man, they'll love you forever out here.
Oh, yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Because, man, I'll tell you what, man, we got one of the toughest crowds out here. But you can get some love from that, you're doing all right.
Oh, yeah. We did. So getting back to Danhausen, he was...
Sorry, Dan.
No, Dan, he's cool. He's a really cool guy. I've talked to him. He's a big metal fan himself. He was trained by Jimmy Jacobs and Truth Martini. The guy's gimmick, like I said, you guys have to go down that YouTube wormhole and watch him and follow him on Facebook. He's really active on Twitter. And, you know, why everybody in October changed their fucking name to Hausen. You know, you had Alexander Hammerstone. It was like the Hammerhausen he teamed with them. You got 2.5 Manhausen now. How many other Hausens do you know of? It's insane.
Oh, it wasn't a Hausen with...
I mean, Danhausen is like the most interesting man from the Dos Equis commercial.
Yeah.
You want to get to know this guy.
You had the thing with him and Effie, the Gaytanic Panic. Wasn't that him and the...
Yeah, I couldn't think of it.
Jesus Christ, man. Like, the guy's money. He is money. He is entertaining as fuck. So shout out to Danhausen. Everybody check him up. IWTV, YouTube. Hit him up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Danhausen, I salute you. You, my demon friend, are our new school wrestler of the week.
Danhausen, holla at me, bro. I want to talk to you.
Yeah. Don't be stealing my guest, damn it.
Nigga, you already had him. Let me have him.
I haven't had him yet, but I'll take him.
I mean, so you
know what I mean.
Alex Hammerstone, and I love Alex Hammerstone.
Hell yeah.
That was a magical interview, by the way. You did a fantastic job, sir.
So, Anthony, we are part. Let me see that real quick.
Yeah, okay, here.
We'll do a little break here. So, anyways, one of our favorite breweries, probably one of the best breweries in the whole fucking country and out of the country, in my opinion, is Three Floyds. They got this malt liquor we're trying out for the first time. This is called Region Riot. Sretton's over here. He's got his fucking button up, all the way buttoned up like he's Cholo. Taking a little bit of my style. He's got his hoodie up, looking like the fucking Sith Lord, you know, like Jedi. He's drinking this shit and he can't handle it, so it doesn't smell bad.
It's good.
It's good. It's called Region Riot. It's a malt liquor, dude. It's just like a 40, you know, like some OE or shit, some shit. I think it's pretty good.
I might want to try this.
Oh man. Oh, Anthony, you come out our way, dude. We'll take you. Indiana. You know, that's the one thing when we were talking earlier, we were fucking around about, you know, no. Now he's got fucking shades on too. He thinks he's all cool.
That's so cool.
Here.
Yeah, we got a good... Jesus. I'm falling apart, Anthony.
Yeah.
I can tell. I can hear.
Shit.
Die, motherfucker. Over there.
Oh, Lord.
But we do. He did. He died. He gone. Never.
We had a great craft brew scene up here, man.
Oh, man. And just in the whole state, I think Indiana, you guys can do your research and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm fucking right. has the most craft breweries in the whole fucking country.
No, I believe it.
Yeah.
I gotta do something with all that weed and corn up there. Sure.
You say all that weed? Where's this weed?
All that weed.
Oh,
not all that weed.
That weed?
Well, we live next to Illinois, so soon we'll have all that weed too.
Yeah, I hope. As RVD would say,
I'm
whatever. Hey, Anthony, let me get you on some. Could you imagine a conversation between Matt Riddle and RVD? I think it would go a little something like this. Hey, bro. Whatever. Bro. Whatever. Two stone motherfuckers. I couldn't imagine it. Couldn't imagine.
I think that would be the greatest conversation on earth. It needs to be in the podcast. It needs to be recorded.
There would be brief interludes of.
You already know.
Oh, yeah. So, Anthony, guess what?
What?
It's time for our topic of the week. Everybody thought I was going to yell, well, you were fucking wrong. Our topic of the week this week, and I'm pretty sure it was maybe a week or so ago, but if it was, fuck it, because we drink beer and we work and we get that grind. We can't remember. So, The
topic of the week is Anthony Anthem, a.k.a. Mr. A.K.A.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to have more AKAs.
Yeah, I know. You better not have an AK.
Well, I mean, I got the AKAs if you don't want the AKAs.
All right, spit that fucking shit out. Just let her fly.
I am Anthony Anthem, a.k.a. Black Fabio, a.k.a. the Midnight Marauder, a.k.a. Rock and Rollin', a.k.a. Coming and Stolen, a.k.a. Making sure I knock them down like bowling, a.k.a. Making sure that you know that I am bigger than the ocean, a.k.a. So big, it's almost like I'm doping, a.k.a. the one, the true, the only, Mr. A.K.A.
I swear you just said you were bigger than Billy Ocean.
Bigger than the ocean.
I know, I was just fucking with
Billy. Well, that too.
Hey, so real quick, since we're on the topic of the week, which is Anthony Anthem, give us a little bit of, I know, because I've been on your show, but for people that haven't listened or, and they're getting ready to listen because you all motherfuckers better do it because I'm fun. You in the fucking gut. You like fish. Let them know what the Delivery Bros podcast is all about, bruh.
All right. So for those of you who are listening to Juice Pro Wrestling Podcast, a.k.a. my homie Juice, a.k.a. Justin Wallace, a.k.a. the front man of the most interesting, stylish, also hardcore metal band of the planet. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Handsome Prick. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually perfect right there. That was
perfect.
You know what? See, this is me and you were like in sync. We're like a tag team duo ourselves.
Hell yeah. I'm JT.
But yes.
Perfect.
I am going to tell you about the Delivery Bros. Delivery Bros is a show where anything is on the table, anything on the menu. Whether I have your local podcaster, whether I have an actor, an actress, maybe I'll have a pro wrestler on talking about some head-locking stunts that have happened to them throughout the years. I've had Sid Vicious on the show. I've had, actually, Barry Norman, a representative of WCW. I've also had Nikita Koloff. I'm sorry, not Nikita Koloff, Nikita Breznikov. Let me say that like Nikita Koloff. Unfortunately, not with him. Now, other things, I've had other people with different topics. I put it on the table, anything on the table, anything on the menu. This is a place where it brings up different topics, different subjects that maybe we need some conversation on. This is the thing that will hit the table, we'll speak upon it, and we'll go with it. Uncut, uncensored, unscripted. That is my show in a whole. You can find it on Spotify, Anchor. You can find it on Apple. You can find it on any of your favorite podcast platforms like Stitcher. When it comes down to it, I got the sauce. I try to be the boss, and that's how it is when you're paying the cost. Anthem.
Hell yeah. I like it. Fuck! It's got me fucking sprung. I'm so hung.
That's
Anthony, that was a job well done.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
I like how it goes all like, well, thank you very much.
When you're living the life, a sex symbol, sometimes you got to make sure you give them the right energy.
That's right.
I try to find my inner sting so I can give it that tantric moment.
The tantric? What a shitty band, though. I said it. Fuck you if you don't agree. I give no fucks. I want to get into some shit that's coming up here soon, though. Friday, November 22nd at the Logan Square Auditorium. We got our homies in Free Ranch Dressing. Free Ranch Dressing. Yeah, we're gonna fucking utilize that. We gotta do this.
This Friday.
Friday. Logan Square Arena. Do you like it zesty? Do you like it tangy? Do you like it dressy? Free Ranch Dressing presents the good, the bad, and the spoiled. No. Freelance Wrestling presents the good, the bad, and the smiley, featuring such superstars as Pat Monix. You have Ethan Page. You have Kylie Ray. You got GPA. And guess what else? Guess? Can you take a guess?
Who? Michael Nakazawa.
No, it wasn't Michael Nakazawa. No, Kylie Ray.
You know what? That could be wifey.
I know. Anyway. PYT. Did you say pretty young thing?
Pretty young thing.
No. Don't get me started on that fever shit, man. I used to throw.
Yeah.
Oh, take it back. Yeah. You know, I'm a grindcore kid, but I used to have. Yeah. I used to do these dance parties, Anthony. Dude, it was weird because we would, you know, me and my buddy Chris, my guitar player from my old band Decrypt, you know, we're fucking metal dudes, crazy grindcore metal guys. People would be freaked the fuck out though. We're like, hey, we're throwing like a rave dance party. You want to come? Like, what? Aren't you guys like the dudes that are fucking like playing shows like naked and doing weird, crazy shit and yelling? And we're like, yeah, but it's cool. You just come, you know, hang out. We'd have every Friday night live DJ. We'd have chicks doing beer pong, Twister, lots and lots of copious amounts of ecstasy, all kinds of crazy shit. You know, the things that the adults like to do. And it was a good time. Oh, yeah, man. Back in the day, man.
Perfect.
It was perfect. Yeah. There was a lot of fucking.
Man, I've been to a couple of those back in the day in college, bro.
And a whole lot of fucking. Yeah, you know, when they asked me how I got herpes, I said from fucking.
Well, happens to the best of us.
You got the best of me. Oh.
That was a clip only for YouTube.
Only for YouTube.
How'd you get it?
From fucking. It reminds me. No, you know, I was going with that Dave Chappelle bit. It's like Snoop Dogg was doing his voice or whatever. He's like, it's like, oh, hey, Dave Chappelle, I haven't seen you in a long time. He's like, nasty motherfucker. It's like, well, how'd you get all these? It's like, from fucking. Lots of puppet ass or whatever the fuck it was. But yeah, Freelance has got a lot of good shit coming up on November 22nd. You got Gringo Loco. You got No New Friends going to be there. You got the Workhorsemen. The Space Pirates are going to be there. Our boy Kobe Durst is going to be there. So check it out. Hit up Freelance Wrestling on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You guys can score tickets to that. It's going to be a fucking party. And also you have coming up on November 30th, you got AAW Unstoppable. So be sure to hit them up and check out all the information on that event. And we'll have more in the coming week about that. But that's all you get for right now. Anthony, what's going on in your neck of the woods, bro?
So we got Journey Pro coming up actually in a couple days. So let's see here. We are on what date is this?
Well, we are technically.
Talk slow so we could do the math.
Yeah.
Today is
the 20th.
Wednesday the 20th.
So on the 21st, for all the people
21st,
that are around the Iowa, Kansas, Arkansas, Missouri area, you need to come down to Kansas Hall in Overland Park and check out Journey Pro. It's a fellow IWTV brand. It is going to be hot. There's going to be some top-notch wrestling. We're going to see Gary J in action. We're going to see Jeremy White in action. There's going to be a lot of different names coming in. It's going to be a huge slugfest. I'm talking about it's going to be phenomenal. And I'm not talking AJ Styles. I'm talking high profiling. I'm talking limousine riding. I'm talking about girl kissing. Okay, probably ain't going to be all that anyway. Still, fact of the matter is, you need to come to Journey Pro's next event. It's going to be at Kansas Hall. It's going to be on the 21st. The 21st. So I got to say it again. The
When?
21st.
Okay.
I'm talking about it's going to be hot. And you can also catch some of the previous events on IWTV. I'm telling you, it's going to be called Journey Pro, Dead Leaves, and the Dirty Ground.
Is
Make
it?
sure you get your tickets.
And you know I'm not around. I know that fucking song.
Hell yeah.
I know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah. And let me tell you like this. We got Death Threat Army versus Besties in the World.
Nice.
I'm sorry, of the world. We got the Regal Twins, who are actually going to be in New Japan very soon. They're going against, I can't even see that dang name.
Squint
Hold on.
harder.
The Enlightenment. It's going to be a 4-corner tag team match. The Regal Twins versus the Enlightenment, which has Matt Sydal.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry, not Matt Sydal, Mike Sydal.
Mike.
We got Evan Jalisco and Kenny Alfonso. And we also have No New Friends. They're going to be in the building. We got King
They're
Snake.
everywhere. That's the dad guys.
Mm-hmm. We got King Snake versus Niles Clark. Jake something versus Jake Durden. We have Marty Bell
What's
versus
up?
Stacey versus Laney Luck.
Real quick, what's up, Marty Bell? That's nice. NWA.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
Jake versus Jake thing, it's just a huge thing. And shout out to Jake something. I actually got to talk to him while we were waiting in line at the fucking pisser at Black Label Pro Slamilton. Really cool guy, man. It was funny because we're talking. I don't want to get him in trouble or say anything, but we're kind of talking about some behind the scenes shit. Like kind of like, hey, I'm glad you're in Impact, but come on, the hillbilly gimmick and all that shit, just total waste of. I mean, I guess it's a good way to introduce the guy, but he's already he's a name. He's got himself over on the indies. He's a big motherfucking dude. He's all over. He's AAW, Journey Pro. Black Label just had him against Jake Atlas, who is the current.
I love Jake Atlas.
Yeah, he's the current reigning. And shout out to our boy Joseph Samael of the Contra unit in MLW, who also owns.
Contra.
Yeah. Perfect. Who also owns PCW Ultra. They're going to be doing another show. He's their current reigning, defending, and the longest reigning champion. He just passed up RVD. So that's a pretty big fucking accomplishment if you can pass up the whole fucking show. Yeah, but the whole Jake versus Jake thing, I guess that's a trendy thing. So I'm sorry if I threw you off. I just wanted to throw it out there.
No, you're fine. I can't wait for that match myself. We got Marty Bell versus Stacey versus Laney Luck. Jeremy Wyatt, the Gateway Heritage Champion, puts his title on the line against Devin Thompson. And then we also have Dax Draper versus Kurt Stallion, 1-on-1. That is going to be the highlights of the matches to come. I can't wait for the Death Threat Army versus Besties in the World, because I like Death Threat Army and Besties in the World to show type elements in the tag team style.
Yeah, you
so
turned me on to those guys.
Card. Death Threat Army.
Mm-hmm.
Made in Michigan. Made in Detroit.
Hell yeah, D-Town. It's so cold in the day. Mason, he was like a brother to me. We used to hang and stuff. We did some things and stuff. That's pretty much the whole song. Hey, that's how the song really goes. Don't look at me like I'm fucking ignorant.
You can't even see I'm looking at you because I got my cool sunglasses.
I know.
He's
friends in pro wrestling.
I can win a poker
Once
tournament.
again, the Dead Leaves and the Dirty Ground. Live at Kansas Hall, November 21st. Bell times at 7 o'clock. Get your tickets online, or you can get them at the door. I think they actually have limited seating for the front row, so hurry up and get that. And also, we do have it's going to be a full bar.
Yeah! Speaking my language now, full bar. Ain't gonna be full by the time I
got
get
like a big old bar, and they serve pizza.
Oh yeah, that's a wrestling staple. It's just beer and pizza. So it just like guys like us, like by the time we leave, it's just like fucking gastro.
True. And it's gonna be $15 a ticket. If you can't afford $15 to come see one of the best shows on the planet, you out of something. Because some of these guys perform on Black Label Pro and a lot of IWTV.
Fuck. Just go hit up your local street corner or something. You do some dirty work for some $15, Go see some.
Are you talking about blowjobs?
Hey, yo. I know some people that have done less for $15.
Yeah. Really?
And I've seen a lot of people do more for $15. So what's she going to do for a Klondike bar?
I don't know, but did you see what's her name? God damn it. I can't think of her name. I just started following her.
Jesse Blackheart.
No. I can't even think of where she's from. She just fought Joey Ryan, though. Black chick from, I want to say somewhere in the Midwest, maybe. She made headlines. She bit Joey's dick.
Wait a minute, I saw that clip. Wait a minute, who was that?
You know what I'm talking about, right? I can't. Man, fuck, it pisses me off.
I saw a gif of it earlier this week.
I follow her on Twitter and Instagram. She's super cool. I like her gimmick. She's dirty and filthy and don't give a fuck, man. She was grinding on Joey's dick and then like fucking bounced her ass off it and somehow managed to hurt his cock. Like, I didn't think that could be done, but yeah, she went to bite it, and I think she needs some dental work after that because, you know, the cock is steel. It's funny because shout out to Bruiser Bodie. He's like, we know some dudes. We know a dude that bites dick. Chris Montez.
Dick biter.
Oh.
Get away from me, dick biter. Dick biter guy.
I'm trying to remember. Wait a minute, was she in Shimmer?
No, I don't think she was. I think she's got a little buzz going about her, though. She's been doing some shit. God
Did she do a lot of twerking?
Oh, yeah.
Did she go against Scarlett Bordeaux?
She may have. She's a thick-ass girl, though.
I think I know who it is.
Yeah. She straight bit Joey's dick, man. I'm sure all the fucking haters online were like, oh, my God, I do declare, Mr. Beauregard, you cannot bite his dick. That's not wrestling. Well, what the fuck is it?
Jim Cornette, I can't believe I saw this. What is going on with wrestling?
Yeah. It's an outlaw mud show. You know, these two are not going to do anything in the world of professional wrestling. Hey, by the way, kill yourself.
Nobody believes anything that you all are doing. Now I'm going to go get my tennis racket, which is very believable.
Yeah. Because we all know what wrestling is, and if you can't get over it in 2019, then you just can't get under it.
And when it comes down to it, all I know is I'm going to tell more stories about being under Vincent Mann's ball sack.
And by no means are you to play Sweat of My Balls. Sweat of my balls. A little CB4 action for you out there.
Man, you going to make me spit out my drink. Thinking about this CB4.
You know what I'm talking about? MC Gusto in the motherfucking house.
Sweat from my balls. Can you feel them? Sweat from my balls.
Shred's over here looking. Anthony, I can't wait for he watches the YouTube video because he's over here looking like he's CB4. He's like Serbian 4 over
Serbian 4, tribute to CB4. Tribute, the first CB4 tribute band
from
Serbia 4.
Hey, I want to be a part of that.
All right, you got to change your religious to
I'm black, y'all.
Gotta go into Orthodox.
And I'm blinkety black.
And I'm black and the black for black. And I'm black and I'm black and I'm black and I'm back.
Oh, fuck. That movie. Hey. Real quick, you know what? Fuck it. We're done with the wrestling part for now. If y'all ain't if you're on that comedy kick, CB4 is an old school, early mid 90s. They were kind of doing the
early 90s.
It was like the Spinal Tap for gangster rap back in the day. What's his name? Chris. It
was Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, but the other guy, the white guy who's interviewing him, he's also Chris Elliott.
What was his name?
Chris Elliott.
Yeah. Was it Chris Elliott?
Yeah, it was Chris Elliott. He used to have a TV show back in the day. It was SNL. Yeah, he's interviewing him. He's like, "Oh, great, a drive-by." It's like, man, and Charlie Murphy, R.I.P. Charlie Murphy, man. God damn, I wish that brother was still around.
He was the real Gusto.
Yeah, he was the real SC Gusto.
He was like, first of all, I don't like the way you be talking. Get in the car.
I haven't seen that movie since I watched it when I was like 10 or whatever.
It holds up, man. It holds up.
Does it?
It still holds up to this day.
I'll watch it again.
Man. Especially some of the rappers today, man. They own CB4.
Oh yeah, dude. And they had a lot of iconic rappers in it, man. Like Easy was in that motherfucker. He was like in the fucking jail yard. He's like, man, like I like them dudes, but they gotta keep their hair like mine, like keep that Jerry curl and shit.
Oh wait a minute. You remember the part where Ice-T was like, "Hey yo, man, those some real dudes, man. I'm talking about I saw their guns, man."
Yeah. Oh, man, dude. That movie's fucking killer. I love it. Man, fuck, dude. There has to... All right, so here's the thing. This is what a lot of independent wrestling promotions do nowadays is they kind of... And Mikey's really good and notorious for this. And this is no knock. This is a kudos to him. On playing off and doing the puns or whatever off of influential stuff or stuff that he liked as a kid or whatever, It's threatened to disappear. He's trying to disappear. What a fucking
too fat to disappear.
He's too fat to disappear. But they like doing like for example, adventures in babysitting. Last year, Black Label during the collective, they had the adventures in wrestling. Dude, one of you motherfuckers out there listening that runs or is associated with a promotion got to do why can't it be GCW? They would be perfect for a Cell Block 4. Come on.
Oh, my God. That has GCW written all over.
All over it. And I better get fucking paid or I'm sending my motherfucker Gusto after your ass.
Exactly. And on top of that, I want to see lots of... Man, I like death matches. I ain't going to sit here in front. I love death matches.
Uh-oh.
True, so...
Uh-oh.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's a yeah. Hell yeah. Sren's like, he's not necessarily a big fan. I can go either way. I like the wrestling matches where they're all friends at the end.
I mean, I like a mixture of everything, but yeah. I ain't got no problem with no death matches, bro.
I've started many kiss chants like at the end of a match. True story. Kiss.
Man.
Kiss.
What the fuck is the matter with this guy right now? I thought he was talking about Kiss all of a sudden. God of Thunder!
Yeah, I think I'm having an allergic reaction to that beer.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah.
You remember Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling?
Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling. And that I want to say yes, but I'm not going to lie. No, it sounds really familiar.
They came up with the Exploding Death Match.
Oh, really? I mean, okay.
Yeah, man. It's a Japanese promotion.
Yeah.
Hayabusa and all them were in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I watched the match with Terry Funk versus
Mick Foley.
No, it wasn't even Mick Foley. It was Masato Tanaka, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Dude, they did an Exploding Death Match. They were in a freaking stadium, bro.
Oh yeah. Well, that and like Big Japan back in the day, man. Like, fuck, dude, that was like the death match shit.
What is an Exploding?
Man, even the girls were doing death matches back in the day, man. Like a lot of people don't know. Like a lot of Japanese women's wrestlers were doing it. Like, let's see, Minami Toyota, she did a couple of those matches. Minami Toyota is like one of the most legendary like Japanese female wrestlers ever. I mean, hell, she was Medusa's ass, and I love Medusa.
Yeah.
What's an Exploding Death Match?
Okay, so basically, there's a time block on it. So let's say it could be 30 to 60 minutes. Okay. So basically, it could be you in a cage surrounded by barbed wire and explosives, right?
Yeah.
And maybe some high voltage electricity going for the barbed wire too.
Go on.
And if you don't defeat your opponent in time, the whole damn cage explodes.
Okay.
Okay. It was like the coolest dramatized thing ever.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, they even had a referee die kayfabe in one of these matches. It was that deep.
Hey, murder!
They have it looking like the end of an action movie too. Have helicopters flying and stuff.
No. Jesus. Yeah, Sred ain't too keen on that deathmatch shit. I gotta try to work him around.
It's like, I like a mixture and go like, I'm a Big Japan pro wrestling fan. I'm a GCW fan, CW.
Yeah.
I like watching shit like that as long as the guys ain't gonna get too hurt, okay? Like, I try to mix it up because when it comes down to it, if it's good, it's entertaining, it's got a good story to it, I fuck with it.
Yeah.
It's a story.
Yeah, that shit's and even if it's not, I mean, if it's just violence for the sake of violence, excuse me, fuck it. Because at the end of the day, it could be hard to watch, but in my opinion, like these dudes are insane enough to go out and do that to themselves.
Oh, mad respect.
You don't have to, you don't have to like it, but come on. That's a guy that if I was to get in a fucking barroom brawl with, I would not want to fuck with him. I wouldn't do it. You know, look at what these guys, they're willing to blow themselves up and barbed wire, pinata, dildo.
What's the name of that Joey Janela match where he got thrown off the roof?
Oh, that was who the fuck was that? Pondo?
No, it wasn't Tondo. It was I can't think of his name all of a sudden.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, he used to go by I think he used to be the Sandman too. I keep on forgetting his freaking name.
I know what you're talking about though. Anyways, you know everybody's gonna tear us apart on this episode. Well, you guys don't know shit, and we're gonna be like, should have known by now, dude's a nerd.
How can they tear you guys apart? Is there like a voicemail line they could call?
Well, yes, you could call 1-872-267-4199 and get all of that shit off your chest and on the mind if you like.
Mm-hmm.
You could leave a message. You could leave an impression.
Yeah.
You could do what you want.
And just remember, you talk shit, you're getting roasted.
Yeah.
Yeah. You talk shit, you get split.
Be part of the conversation. Call the voicemail line, babies.
Do it. That's why it's there.
You ain't the only one I wet them up. I'll wet them up for juice if I got you. That's my
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's what it's there for.
Hey, Midwest made, Midwest great. Midwest connect.
Yeah, Midwest erect.
That's what I'm talking about, in effect.
Yeah. Fred shaking his head no, like,
It's like in Kansas City, we have wonderful independent wrestling. We have good barbecue. We have great museums, and our botanical gardens are second to none. And then also, it sounds like we got sex. We have very clean gas stations, wonderful libraries, and also we got sex.
And I'll tell you what, though, one thing that we do have that people love is that we also have a wholesome small Mexican community with some of the most delicious Mexican food we can offer that isn't made by hipsters. Okay, now continue on.
We got some of those too on Lake Station.
I thought you were gonna cap it with and sex.
Sex.
I just wanted to say we got non-hipster Mexican food.
Well, sometimes, Mexican food to me is like an aphrodisiac. I go home and I eat a taco and I want a taco, if you know what I mean.
Giggity.
Anthony.
Yo, want to get the girl the pudding pop and put it in the jello.
Rudy. Shout out to Michael from Green Door Books in Hobart, Indiana. Check them out. They're on Facebook. Go visit the bookstore. They sell books for $1. You can get cheap ass books and some new books.
Why'd you transition from Bill Cosby to Michael? Leave him alone.
Because you didn't let me finish.
Okay, go on.
Piece of shit this guy is, I tell you. Anyways, Michael gave me this book by Bill Cosby entitled Fatherhood. Because, I could use a few pointers. So, yeah, shout out. Anthony, tell people where they can find the Delivery Bros and find you at online.
All right, so you can find me on Instagram on Delivery Bros Podcast. You can find me and my regular page at Anthony Anthem on Instagram. You can also find me on Twitter at Delivery Bros Pod and Anthony Anthem KC on Twitter as well. And then on Facebook, you can find me under Anthony Anthem or Facebook.com/Delivery Bros KC. If you're looking for me, you'll find me. Also, when it comes to podcasts, you're going to find my beautiful podcast, when it comes down to anything on the table, anything on the menu. Regardless if I have a rock star, rap star, whatever it may be on the show, I'm letting you know right now on the low, I got it all, so you better go. That's going to be on iTunes, Spotify. That's also going to be on Google Play. We also got Stitcher, Radio Public. I can go down the list for hours, Anchor.fm. Whatever you need, we definitely do breathe. And that's how it is, because we like to let it leak like it gets fleas. Something like that.
Goddamn! You fucking everywhere.
Try to be.
Yeah, you do. So now you got to have Sretton on your show by himself because I'm curious of the outcome when he gets all fucking. But the thing is, when you guys go on there, I want this to be a review of CB4. I want him to go back 20-something years later and see if it still holds up for him.
Well, you know what? I would love to definitely have him on. You're welcome anytime. Heck, you're both welcome to come on the show. I would love to talk shit with y'all some more.
Hell yeah.
You always know you got to play on the show, my dude.
Oh,
you definitely got to play on the show, too. You're the homie, too. So when it comes down to any homie, you're just a homie of mine. And plus, I love fucking with this podcast. I'm a fan of it myself. I fuck with the episodes y'all been doing. And I'm very thankful that I got to meet y'all this year, straight up.
Yeah,
so
for real.
I hope we continue to work together. And also, we need to go to a couple shows together and go, like, fuck up the town or something. Straight up.
And you know this, man.
Yes, sir.
So everybody out there listening, I just want to send a quick shout out to all of our new subscribers. YouTube's been fucking blowing up crazy, and I appreciate you all for that. We need more of it. So keep it coming. Keep interacting. Leave your comments. Like, subscribe, share, do all that shit. Hit us up on any podcasting platform, whether it's, like Anthony said, Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, all that fucking shit. Spotify. We're all over. Juice Pro Wrestling. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Drop us a message. Slide into our DMs if you know somebody you think that may be interested in getting on the show, that may be worth a fuck, then send them our way.
I forgot something.
No, you didn't, because you're about to say it right now.
Oh, yeah. We got episodes on YouTube, too, damn it. I forgot to say that. This whole time I was just up to YouTube. Look at the YouTube. Subscribe, dang it.
Yeah. Fucking get them on there. Wet Anthony up. Hook him up with your love. Give him that JPW rub.
Here's my promotional thing.
And
this is what I say.
You got any ideas for guests or anything as well? I'm always open to critique and criticism, too.
If you are listening, I say this every week almost. If you're listening, if you found us,
yes,
do us a favor. Do it for all three of us. If you like what we do, tell somebody else about it. There's the only way it can grow. We keep promoting. We keep going to places. We all really enjoy this sport. We all enjoy this whole world that we're a part of. But you got to tell somebody else about it. It's the only way it could grow. It's the only way we could get ready for global domination.
Yeah, and it's fucking free.
Teamwork makes the dream work, y'all.
That's right. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
And remember, if you want good barbecue or sex, I'm done with that joke. It's not fun.
Call JR Barbecue and Dildos. God damn, sit on it, by God.
That's all I want to say. Just share. If you like
it. Hey, tell me, Anthony, why'd you do it? But seriously, motherfuckers, all you sensitive ass motherfuckers out there, or you scared ass motherfuckers out there that don't want to interact, or you're maybe too stuck on stupid or your own dumb bullshit to get on the motherfucking real and get down with some real motherfuckers, then I don't know what's gonna go on in your life if you continue to go down that path. All you have to do, it's gonna take you 2 seconds, literally, to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Maybe share it to your buddies. Be like, hey, man, these guys are on to some shit. They're cool. They're entertaining. They're fun. They speak the fucking truth. The gospel, according to Juice. We all like to have a good time. And we all like to share that and interact with people. And it's very easy to kind of forget about, hey, man, I get wrapped up in my fucking social media bullshit where I just need to post negative shit all the time and my own personal shit. Here's the thing. Here's a tip for you. Don't post your personal shit on fucking social media. It looks really fucking tacky. What's your problem? What's going on? Can't do it. But what you can do is you can hit us up for fucking free on any podcasting platform. That's right. Hit up Juice Pro Wrestling. Hit up Delivery Bros Podcast. Hit us up on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We'll be there to the end. And guess what? We're going to wet them up. Wet them up. Wet them up.
Wet them up.
I'm so fucking wet for Anthony and Delivery Bros.
I can't do that shit.
You gonna do sex to me?